and Shin. And now, as we go towards the second pick and ban phase, well, given the Camille that is open, KBG is actually going to be taking it. Aatrox though and Gwen are still up, and it can be taken here by ThunderTalk or KBG, since ThunderTalk, they are going to be prioritizing the Akali again here for Z, and the Senna again too.
Yeah, so Kali and Sana here for ThunderTalk. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But KBG going to be going for a little bit of a safer composition. That Camille definitely should be able to get better results than a Riven, just because Camille such an oppressive champion, a very powerful champion to pick into pretty much any top laner. I don't think she has, a super bad matchup, just kind of evens and then advantages. But the Ziggs here for Anran. Anran or Xiaoma could be either, because we did see Xiaoma on that Zoe earlier. I think this could be a pretty good pick if they can keep that Akali away from the Ziggs.
Oh yeah, I mean, zoning of the Galio is pretty massive as always, and I think it's also important that ThunderTalk has taken away this champion, given the Nautilus can be put in the jungle here for KBG, and there is also a chance for KBG to pick up this Galio, given the high synergy of this champion to the Camille and the Ziggs, and you don't want that if you're on the side of ThunderTalk. And now, as we transition towards the second banning phase, some aggressive champions like the possibly the Gwen as well gonna be taken, since KBG working on front line one.
You know what's been strange, is that we've been talking so much. Haven't seen Gwen banned once, and we haven't seen Gwen picked once. So I'm kind of wondering, is Gwen a little bit overrated now, or are teams just kind of not wanting to first pick that Gwen just because they know that she is not infallible? You can counter pick into her. You can build a comp that counters what Gwen can do. It's just that we kind of value her as being a very good champion in either the jungle or the top lane. So it does make me wonder. Does the Chinese region not value Gwen as highly?
I think in this instance, we are going to be seeing KBG and ThunderTalk having more priority on other champions. It's kind of new to see Aatrox and Gwen being open, and especially with those champions as well, usually being taken away in the first picking phase. So they're trying to change the trend now. And ThunderTalk is ditching away the Aatrox. He wants more assassination power that X-Buy can actually help Z during those isolated fights. KBG, I think one good answer can be the Lee Sin here against the Kazakhs, but it looks like KBG wants to go back towards the meta.
Yeah, I'm thinking KBG. Yeah, they pick up that Aatrox, and then for their jungler, I wonder who they're gonna pick actually. Could be a Lee. Could be a Jace. It could be a Jace. Jace in the jungle. Oh wait, Camille in the jungle or Jace in the jungle. Either are pretty good. Either are pretty decent. I think it depends on what ThunderTalk is going to be putting up in their top lane to see which is a more favorable matchup here for KBG.
Oh yeah, the Jace is pretty massive, I think, and
the Gwen finally.
Flex. Oh yeah, okay, yay. That is, and it has a good synergy as well with the Galio. So this is looking pretty nice on both sides. I would say KBG has a scary lineup for team fighting, but ThunderTalk has tools to negate that. Having protection with the Galio and the Senna, having that burst assassination power with the Kazakhs and Akali, plus having a stable frontline too with a Gwen able to just penetrate against anyone that crosses her path, and is also capable of avoiding that Mega Inferno bomb from Xiaoma. So the tools are set in play here for everyone. Let's see who's gonna be getting the first momentum in this game, at least. Since it is already match point for ThunderTalk, KBG wants to push this to a game 3.
Absolutely. KBG, they definitely can get us to that game 3. I think if they're able to, survive assassinations and get into team fights really well, they don't really have all too much of a problem in the late game. Because of the 8 truck chase, the Camille, they have so many ways to either deny these assassins their assassination attempts, or just to kind of tag through them. With the Ziggs as well in the back, I think Xiaoma is going to have to be very careful, because we did see on his Zoe, he wasn't all too careful. He was a little bit risky with the Bisky here. So KBG, they do have to keep Xiaoma behind them so that he can actually contribute to these team fights.
I mean, it is. This is gonna be the goal here again, since this composition of ThunderTalk is relatively similar to their first one, and at most they just want to create more space for themselves, zone away the members of KBG, and try to prevent the Aatrox actually from popping off. I think Xiaoma is gonna be one of the biggest problems in the late game, given the high sustain of this champion. Plus, since they do have a lot of engaged champions like the Camille and the Nautilus, gap closing of KBG is not gonna be difficult for sure.
Yeah.
ThunderTalk, they need to, I think, avoid a couple of fights in the early game for now.
Yeah, most definitely. ThunderTalk, they do need to get their scaling up, because while they do have an early game champion in the Kha'Zix, Akali and Gwen, they don't really do all too much damage in the early stages of the game, and they won't really be able to duel, say, Jace and Camille early on. And look at this, Yuyu and Datsun actually try to bully X-Bai out of his jungle, and that does bring Chin over. That does relieve some of the pressure from the bot lane of KBG, and they are taking these Krugs as well.
Yeah, and invade starting here by KBG, and they're being very...
4 men on the top lane turret. They're going to go for the dive here. Shin is going to get taken to half health, but he's going to be pulled back, and he's going to get first blooded by the Aatrox. But now Yuyu, he's going to be running away. He's going to be actually successful in that, getting away from X-Bai. Z, though, he's going to be following up. Will it be enough damage? No, Adaman is out of there. KG is out of there, and Daton, can he get out of there as well? And they are out. KBG secure the first kill, the first blood, and without losing any of them. That's pretty big for KBG, especially when they're trying to get back into a game number 3. All right, so let's take a look at that, how that shook out. And yeah, a 4-man dive up top, and it was such a good idea for them to focus on Shin instead, and Yuyu actually tanked the aggro from X-Bai, and he actually got away with just a sliver of health. And yeah, are you there, my guy? Oh no, so I guess it's just me now. KG there, you're gonna be going up against Sim. Oh. There you are, welcome back.
Yeah, I kind of got zoned away there. Simply because of that good fight. And good escape,
what a fight.
What a fight, indeed. I was just appreciating the view up top here, especially with the wide camera we're seeing. And well, KBG has some tricks up their sleeves so far here in this game, and it's actually really good that they were able to pick up a kill in the top lane earlier. I think one of their objectives right now, primary objective, is to try and bully out the Gwen so that Shin won't pop off as early as possible. And KBG, they want the Aatrox to become the unstoppable one before the Gwen becomes capable of trimming him down with a snip. And ThunderTalk, they're just gonna be avoiding some of the fights, I think. Chen is still relatively fine. He did fall down earlier, but with the jungler, with the X-Bai just helping him out, just hovering there on top lane, I think it's gonna be okay for him now.
Yeah, KG now, he's going to be going for the XX ultimatum on Xin. Daton is there. There's nowhere for Xin to go, and he will be an easy kill for that Aatrox. Daton starting to get fed. He's gotten 2 kills already.
That is unfortunate. Second death now by Shin, as the timing was just really nice coming in from KBG. And given that Daton is there most of the time, and the kill participation is just going to be really good for him. The scaling up, I can't wait to see the gold chart later on, or the gold earning of these players. Infernal Dragon is also up. I think KBG might prioritize this since they do want to scale better than ThunderTalk. Yeah,
most definitely. And I mean, they are already on it. KBG, they are on that Drake like, you know, white on rice. Although Xby is going to be there, he is going to try to compete against Anran, but look at that SMY trying to go for the hero's entrance. They do get the smite onto the Infernal Drake. Very easy. That's on though, has to get away. He's been so good Infernal Drake takes still, but not, you know, a kill for KBG, unfortunately.
I mean, it is still gonna be KBG, you know, dictating flow. ThunderTalk though wants to secure this RH, a contest, Hextech.
Yu is there. He is distracting SMY. They did do quite a bit there, but now KG has nowhere to keep Xby here except for killing him outright. It is going to be 2 kills for KBG now, and Xin is going to be running for his life. That's Han popped the Yomus, but was not fast enough to get the Camille there. Ooh. So good stuff here. Okay, Anran, I see you. He's almost gotten Z, but won't risk much.
He is gonna get able to recall back to the base.
Yeah.
I want to see the interaction.
That's on in KG though. They're gonna be taking this turret down. Nobody can stop them.
And resources being funneled here onto the Aatrox, definitely. Now 5,000 gold lead. We're already seeing Daton going really close towards that Black Cleaver. Again, for the bomb also will deny that push in the mid lane, so no chance for ThunderTalk to take this tier 1 tower down. And it is, you know, kind of eminent to see the situation of ThunderTalk, especially because of the bullying that happened there onto Shin. It will take some time for these champions like Gwen, the Akali, and the Senna to pop off. So even if they have the Kha'Zix on Xby, they're gonna be banking on late game here, trying to stall the game out as much as possible and try to swing it from there.
Yeah, but now a dive is going to be happening here. KG and Daton, they are under the turret, but Chin is there with the Senna ultimate to keep him close, to keep him healthy. They did get the turret, but no kill. They just wanted the objective, but they did commit a lot of resources to that. So did ThunderTalk, so that actually came out really well for KBG.
And that's what they only want. Take the tower down, but they go for round 2.
KBG, Yu is going to get caught out here. He's very low. He gets smoted out. That is a great kill over onto ThunderTalk. Kali getting that kill, or being gifted that kill, is actually really good there.
Yep. They're trying to get something, trying to get some scraps of what's happening as of the moment. And KBG, they're aware of that gank coming through in the mid lane, and ThunderTalk just wants to get a couple of gold for themselves as much as possible. And if we look at the items being purchased right now, given the first items picked up by ThunderTalk, we do see a lot of sustain. Anti-healing as well is present on Shin. Same goes for KBG here. So they're almost at the point wherein they're buying very useful utility items for team fights. And that's when... Oh, never mind. ThunderTalk.
Oh, yeah, there's a team fight right there. And ThunderTalk, they've already lost a member. Their Galio is gone. And what can they do now? Because KBG, they are on the warpath. What is the goal here? ThunderTalk, okay, they are still living. But that turret is going to be under pressure right now.
Yeah, I thought they would try to stall the game out for the meantime, but they keep getting caught here by KBG, especially with Yu always landing those dredge lines. They're getting zoned away for now. As Shin throws the needles. I was actually getting scary of that situation. Datun being hit by the shuriken. Z will not push through. And KBG, they're still able to farm out.
Yeah.
ThunderTalk though is starting to fight back. This is a good sign coming from them. KBG, they might need to go on the side lanes for the meantime. I don't know.
Yep.
I mean,
KBG. I mean, they can just go for.
Yeah, I mean, KBG is just gonna be focusing on the objectives. I mean, we do see Datun having no contestant in this Rift Herald. Just in time, actually, for this mounting Drake. As they do spawn Shelly in the mid lane, so that tower in the mid lane will get taken down in a short while. KBG positioning themselves here in the bottom side. River, ThunderTalk wants to get this Drake. Z has a nice flank, but this time KBG notices it and responds accordingly, taking down Shen early on in the fight. Here comes Yu with a flash dredge line. Z tries to go into the back line, but now without the Senna, that is a lot of damage negated now from ThunderTalk, and suddenly the deja vu happens, but this time the output is different. KBG strikes back.
Yeah, KBG now on a new warpath here. They did not like that they lost that first game, so they're going to be going hard in this one. They got so much off of that. 3 kills, I believe it was, versus for nothing there. And let's take a look at how that fight shook out. Of course, Sid, they got caught first. And then, yep, the Hextech Ultimatum. Wow, where do you go from there? And during a dragon fight as well. So there is like nothing that ThunderTalk can actually do there with one less member. So they just got bullied there, and the dragon got stolen. And well, KBG, they are, they're looking like they want to go to a game 3 here.
And to think that that was the same position they lost in the previous game shows growth here on the side of KBG. Same strat. Shen was on the blue side, the blue side camp, as Z was on the red camp there of KBG, and the rest of the members there of ThunderTalk was trying to bait KBG into committing onto the ban so that they can pincer in. But no, this time KBG did not let that happen. They turned into the Gwen, and because of that, they're just swinging really hard in this game. 10,000 gold lead and a massive amount of pressure towards ThunderTalk. This is basically the point where in the Aatrox is almost unkillable, given the gold lead, and the Ziggs can just put anyone into half health with just one Inferno Bomb.
Absolutely, just with it is so close here for both teams at the moment. And KBG though, they are looking like if they want to close this out, it is possible that they won't even let ThunderTalk get it over into the late game. Because that's what the win condition here is right now for ThunderTalk. They have to get into that late game. They have to scale up, but KBG is just not letting them. That Aatrox is nearly impossible to actually kill now.
Oh yeah, I mean, there is even a meta before wherein you pick up the Aatrox and you pick up a Yuumi. That equals a definitely unkillable Aatrox. A god, a demon in the shadow.
Aatrox!
Nodding Shadow. It's gonna be used there.
Big attempt there by KBG, and they did get some really good stuff there. However, it is not all over yet for ThunderTalk. They're still going. They're still living right now.
That is taking so much damage and just regenning himself with just one kill
KBG,
or one auto attack.
They did not get a kill there. They just got some objective damage, and they are still running away with this.
Huge split push potential online as well now for KBG. A while ago I was kind of nervous with it because of the lineup of ThunderTalk, but now they're just able to counter any sort of strategy ThunderTalk might actually have. The only way to back from this, have the shot on that, maybe try to track him down and immediately pile onto him. But that's so, given the lineup that they do have, their lineup is pretty much going to work only if KBG goes in onto them and they counter effectively and efficiently, and have Z and Shin work on the back lines again, alongside this time with XBuy.
Yeah, and look at this. ThunderTalk, they're setting up for a death rush. They know that nobody knows. Will KG actually fall for it? Who knows? He is just going to push up, and they're just going to chase KG down. And it's going to be a Camille who gets actually out of there. That's on, though. He's looking for Chin. Here he is, the world ender. What is he going to end? Whose life is next? Chin? No. It is going to be SMY. No, he goes golden, but for not much longer as he gets secured by the Ziggs. And that's on just was the biggest boy there, the biggest Aatrox you can see. He just absolutely intimidated everybody from ThunderTalk. With that, KBG, they do have a free route into this next Drake. What can ThunderTalk really get here? Because their Kha'Zix is not doing as well as they would have hoped. Yu is right there. Although I don't think he would have wanted to go for an assassination there. ThunderTalk trying to set up for a risky teamfight here. Anran though, oh, he did spot out XBuy. There's a death charge. Oh my lord, the Ziggs getting that in Mega Inferno Bomb onto him. And now the Hextech Ultimatum onto Shin. His Shin is not going to be able to live that as Daton ends his life. The World Ender has popped once again. And now he's going to be ending the world of Chin. Nope, that is the Ziggs who's getting that kill. But Daton, he is just going insane. This is the unkillable Aatrox, the unkillable Demon King that you all know and love. The reason that they picked this champion, but he ran out of World Ender, so now he's vulnerable. And yeah, that is KB still keeping it close. But you know, ThunderTalk, what can they realistically do?
They're running out of options. Basically, I don't think they have options anymore in this game. It's just a massive lead that KBG has in this game. 20,000. That's like 2,000 per minute, given the 18-minute mark or 17-minute mark, and they don't even have any resource to use just to get a tower or the dragon. And while they're trying to fight again, spawning Shadow, gonna be used here in the mid lane. It's a good try, but they apparently did not get anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there. But the resources committed here, ThunderTalk, they really do need to get into that late game. They need to get everybody to 15. They need to, you know, get on even footing. Because right now, KBG, if they fight while they're ahead, already 2 inhibitor turrets are down. And if they just go for a Baron fight right now, the fact is that ThunderTalk is not ready. ThunderTalk is not ready to fight that. Look at that damage. Anran just poking out Jin. Oh, look at this death rush though. They keep looking for the death rush. And I like it. I like it. And they did get the catch onto Yu, but Yu is incredibly tanky. And then, oh, that Mega Inferno Bomb just absolutely decimated that health bar of Jin. Has to get out of there. But now Jin, once again, in the Hextech Ultimatum, will get taken out by the Camille. And now they are on the warpath. SMY just barely made it out. Kick. XBuy just barely got a kill there. But now that Kali is down, the Galio can't really do all too much here. Chin trying his best to keep the Nexus alive in SMY. He's gonna go golden under the turret. He's gonna make people take turret damage, but that's not really gonna matter all too much when KBG is already almost max level and very tanky. Xiaomu just recalling inside the base. XBuy gonna get death charge there, but will get denied. Just 2 versus the world here for ThunderTalk Gaming. What can they do against KBG? The answer is absolutely nothing as the minions funnel in and the Nexus falls. We are gonna go to game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, KBG this time getting the groove, getting what's working for them, and denying ThunderTalk from securing a 2-0 sweep against them. They will push through a game number 3 and have momentum.